We're just going to get stuck right in here. Oh, I think I screwed it up. Dang it. Okay. I need to set up a chain on channel 6 here. So we're going to go slow 2 measures, 3 measures. This is measure 4. Half note low, half note random. And we want measure 5 and 6, measure 7, then measure 8, half note low, quarter note low random, quarter note random, chain. For some reason it didn't take last time, and I don't really understand why sometimes it's totally fine, and sometimes it's just not. I just missed something, I guess. So, 3, that's 5. Here's measure 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, fill, time, go, and normal. Yes. Okay, let's see if the measure 4 kicks in. Measure 4.5, or measure, at the end of measure 4. Here. So that's going to be a different fill and probably a little bit less of a fill because it's just a rising voltage for a half note. So it's not getting very, very far, you know. Okay, cool. They're good to go. So yeah, we're right at 80 BPM. We're in this slow spot. Slow groove going on here, you know? So I think it's time to make a bass line. And I thought, you know, it would be kind of cool. It'd be like doing like, this cable is annoying. Why are you annoying? Quit being annoying. It's just running to that sequencer right there. So like, do we need this? It helps. The sequencer is nice, except I wish it had a reset. Really wish it had a reset. That would be great, but it doesn't. It's kind of a dick that way. So, you know. Okay. So, baseline. I think it would be kind of cool to be like real simple. Really, really, really simple. But what we do is we take our chance types and we put it on like just an occasional double ratchet. And then the probability just like a little bit. But then we'll turn like a couple of these steps up higher. Dun 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 digga. Yeah, dun dun digga dun dun digga dun 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 digga dun dun digga dun dun is gonna be like the rhythm, theoretically. Or it could be digga 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 digga. It could be every single one is gonna play twice. It's gonna ratchet in the space of a 16th note. So, you know, it could be fun, theoretically. Let's get the rest of this patch patched up with all of its patches very patchingly or something. Just give me the goddamn cables. Okay, so like, take our gate out. Gonna take our gate out here. Use it. Gonna use a good old quadraxian envelope here. We're going Earthquaker, the wave transformer. Just a little bit of a, I think maybe a little bit of a silly name. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go like a sub square into the second channel because, you know, that sounds good. We like sub squares. or subsquares if you feel snooty, pretentious. Is this gonna reach? No. No, it's not. No, I have not. I know nothing of it. I know nothing of it. You know what I was really interested in, and I know it's been out for a couple of years, but I was thinking about this Dnipro modular, which makes my dot sequencer, and he's in Ukraine, and like, how do you have a business going during like a war? Like, holy shit, dude. It's impressive. And he had that module a couple years ago called the Crate. That was like a 3-channel, basically a knob recorder. And I was like, man, that thing looks like it would be super fun. Like, that just looks like a lot of fun, you know? And I might have to pick one up. I think I got the space for it. I was going to ditch my clouds anyways because I never use it. And I really don't like it. Is that a sin? Am I allowed to say that I don't really like the sound of clouds? I think it is. It's like saying I don't really like maths. I'm a rogue. Yeah, I'm a rebel. Anyways, I thought what would be a cool thing would be to take the submixer, by the way, get longer cables for it, and bring it into the whatchamajigger, the whatchamajigger, the thingamajig. No, the sea legs. Yonder delay of dankness. Because, it's too good to just have it on one voice. And it's maybe too good to have it as a send. You know what I mean? Because it does tend to, like, suck up the mix. I have never tried the Versios as a Desmodus. I literally bought this one as a Desmodus, and I immediately put the Praeterio firmware on it, and I've never tried it. And people are like saying, "Oh, it's a really good reverb, very distinctive." And like, I love reverbs. Why have I never tried it? I don't know. It makes no sense. Yeah. I don't know what that word is. Is that a word? Or was that keyboard vomit? Like, oh, dude. Yeah. But I have liked all of the Versio firmwares that I've tried. Thank you. Dude, why is there so much reverb on you? We don't want it. Maybe a little delay. And then we got like that. Actually, let's listen to this. Oh, let's enrich with a sawtooth. Give it a little more high end. Because then we can hit the transform button and add that sub. I don't think I want it doing all that much. I kind of just want it to be sort of static. do have an Aurora and 3 FX aids. So okay, I need to set up a nice long swelling modulation thing. So let's just make it simple and be like, here, 32 beats, so like 8 measure, rise and fall, channel 1, just boom, throw it into the purple trace. So buddy up there is going to get one of those, just so it has a little bit of a breathe going on, you know? Like so. Nice. Just this is the motion meter. It's a 4-channel attenuverter mixer thing, and I got it for specific purposes, and I kind of don't really hardly ever use it now. But it looks cool. It's better than having a giant open hole, and I do use it, you know, on occasion. You know, what it was I was like modulating the envelope that was coming out of my IntelliGel here. Some of the filters did not have decent enough like CV ins, so I was like, okay, we'll run it through the motion meter, do stuff with it there. But now that I use this 8R, you know, it's just got 2 CVs for each channel and like built-in anything. So, you know, motion meter, just not it's not doing the thing. Yeah, we should put the lights on, like some of them orange and some of them green, because then it's purdy. She's purdy, J George. There. Now we got green lights too. Okay. Bass is a thing. I'm not 100% sure I like the bass. Yeah, I mean, I can't recommend the Zork's, you know, mega strip here enough, and that's 68 all by itself. So this is under 168 also. Each one of these is so there's 4 channels and 4 sets of copies, and each one has an attenuverter, but it also supplies a DC voltage, so if there's nothing plugged in, it's just a straight voltage, which is really useful for doing funky stuff like, I don't know, all kinds of weird things, like supplying an extra voltage to your chainsaw to make it play in a perfect fifth or something. You know, that sort of thing. Although that's not consistent enough. Okay, let's find some other parts here. And let's do more like sculpted parts, like part 3. All right. Part 3. Four, 3, and we'll make this 16 notes long, and then we'll go gates here. Down. F, E flat, B flat, C, and then that whole thing is actually going to come down. Let's put it on like G3. That should be fine. Okay. And now we need some sort of a receiver for that. Now that I say open fifths, I'm like, I kind of want something to play open fifths with that particular part. I think that would sound really, really, really dope. And there's multiple ways that I could go about this. I immediately think chainsaw. Could use ensemble oscillator. But, you know, ensemble oscillator is up for replacement. Tell ya, I just don't really like the sound of it anymore. It's always kind of the same thing. And I don't know. Hey, Trip Tilt. Nothing much. Just hanging out, making bloops. A couple bleeps, maybe a robot fart or two. You know, typical. It's spring break and it's freezing cold and raining for 2 days. So, you know, tomorrow's supposed to be a little nicer. Getting around disc golf. I was really hoping to go like every day this week. I'm on break. Would have been sweet. I had to satiate my exercise needs with long sessions of Beat Saber, which is not a horrible thing. And some creativity. I'm like, do we need the video synth on? Beat Saber on Oculus 2. It's such a great game. Like, I don't know whoever invented that concept that's brilliant. It's just a brilliant game. Okay, so if we use the chainsaw, I'm going to have to do something a little weird. I need to duplicate. That is way too long. I need to duplicate the part. This is perfect. These yellow ones are good. Because what I'm going to do, so we'll send one of these to the chainsaw, standard volt per octave in number 1. Chainsaw is annoying in a way. It labels all the CV ins on the top of them, and almost every single module in existence is on the bottom, except for the Moog stuff, which I think is kind of hilarious. All right, so we're going to go into this little precision adder. We're going to add a fifth into the second one here. Okay, so we have to split the volt per octave signal. One of them goes into this. This has 3 volt per octave ins. Okay, the chainsaw is 21 note polyphonic. So each volt per octave in is giving you like 7 voices of sawtooths out of phase or detuned, depending on what you have it set as. So we can set it to nothing right now. You know, and it occurs to me that everything is probably out of tune also. Okay. It's too late. It's too late to tune your shit. It's too late. Yeah, you know, I the Oculus on the PC is kind of annoying because like I do like the games where you move around and punch stuff, and I've got one that's like I don't play a ton of it. I don't play nearly as much as I should, to be honest. One that's like wands and you're like battling wizards and throwing fireballs at each other and stuff. And that one's pretty cool. But like I get it on the PC and I play like Arizona Sunshine, and I'm like it's neat, but there's just something missing. Something like major is it's just lacking in something. And I don't know what it is. I think it's that you're like stationary in the game too. Like you're not moving and stuff. It's like it pops you from place to place. And then you're shooting zombies at like each encounter. And I don't know. There were a couple that were pretty cool though. Yeah, my friend showed me the one. It's called Air Car. It's just like a demo. All you do is you just fly around a city, and it's pretty cool. And like, I don't know. I think it was the only one that I've ever seen that I actually almost started to feel a little bit of nausea from it. Okay, we should go into, let's use the Morpheus filter, actually, and then I can use short cables. Put this guy direct to channel 1 of yonder submixer. That, of course, is also going through the C legs. So I'm going to have to make sure I kind of gain match things decently. Oh, 4 cables and all 4 are different lengths. That's very, very useful. Thank you. All right, so stereo outs. Stereo outs. The output. This guy and then that guy going to that guy, and we're gonna have to crank up the input gain because I always do. It's like minus 6 dB by default, and it makes no sense. Like, why you minus 6 dB? Why don't you be like plus 10? Tangled. Why is it not? There it is. Sounds out of tune. Could go minus 5. No, I like the plus 5. Next place that I order from, I need to see if they've got one of those handy dandy little Eurorack nut tightener things. There it is. Okay, but put it on short. That's too long. Here's our beat. Oh yeah, we need to like reset clock and line everything up because everything's all cuckoo caca. That guy also gets a swooping voltage, a little bit. That's doing its thing. Quiet, you. More parts. More parts. Part 4? Okay, let's stop this guy. I have in mind, I have envisioned a high square wave. Just doing like something nifty, some kind of little whistling sort of a tone, you know? So we'll go like here, we'll go into the west and let's do the outside one there. And we'll take a triangle wave. And this is probably going to have to be VCA'd to be effective. I don't know if that's in tune at all. I am going to check it really quick. So as long as I have my handy dandy tonal energy tuner. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's pretty flat. I'm not saying that everything else here is actually in, because it seems unlikely, you know. It's weird that it's coming out of the right first. Hello, Jaws. How are you? Mono is a stronger signal, I guess. All right, well, it's coming out of the VCA weirdly, so that's one of the things here. All right. Let's see. We could do a thing. We could do like a whole thing with, you know, envelope shapes. And why does it have to be that long? Do I need something that long? Can I use a little tiny shorty guy? That'd be sweet. I bet not. Bet nope. Nope, not quite. Damn you. I don't have enough white cables. And I think the only reds I'm going to use are probably going to be in drums down here. So, oh, this is annoying, because then we have a really, really long cable to go down here, too. So that's dumb. Okay. So gate's patched, envelope is patched. We need notes. So and we'll tie that across. So this will be like 16 length. Okay, second part here. And then gate, same kind of deal. Tie back to the beginning. So we should just kind of get an overlapping. Little glide. Should we go half speed? Kind of weird, you know? Let's actually maybe put that into its own thing here with a good amount of yeah, see it needs its own delay space here. Hey, it's Tom Servo. That's rather tasty, if I do say so. Would this work better in a low-pass gate? It might. It might. Definitely might. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Gotcha. Well, it's a quality name. See, so the built-in trigger is not sensing that envelope. I'm fine with that in a low-pass gate. The only thing I'm missing is some of the... I've got a little bit of LFO on it, and that's what you're missing with the low-pass. I like that better. It's weirder. Yeah. Okay, let's stick that in the pocket here and get on to something else. We're gonna need a pad of some sort, and so I think the simple, obvious choice of that would be just like fire up Reason and crank out some nice, happy sawtooth waves. What I need to do is get some wrist weights when I when I use my my VR, especially for Beat Saber. Not a ton of weight, but just like, you know, a pound on each wrist. Like that'd be a workout. All right, I've got my favorite synth here, Antidote. I'm gonna reset it so that it's just bare open sawtooths, which is perfect for this, to be honest. We might detune them just a tiny, tiny bit. It's like a haunted house or something. Okay. So I have an idea. I'm going to trigger the R bar only in one direction. So it's basically going to get like on the sweep, right? And I think the easiest way to do that would be to use the Maestro. And then just trigger set up a whole note ramp, basically. Slow whole note ramp up. Boom. Do the thing. And then we put that, now we need a longer cable for that. We put that in the playback head control here so that it just constantly moves from one side to the next. But it's not going very far, is it? 3, 4, 1, 2. It's only going halfway. So that's not even going to get to the end of... I've got like two chords layered on each of those other parts. I could just script it so like each one is just right there, and then you just don't record on the rest of the buffer. It's probably the easiest way to do it, rather than trying to figure out how to modulate the output of this thing. I don't even know what the hell you would do. Oh, you know what? There's a much easier way to do this. And I think more reliable. Here's what we do, right? We take a quarter note trigger, right? let's just get that from the clock divider here. So we basically need to divide this down by like 1/16. So then the output, see, we really don't need this. We can put the Turing machine in the ×2 and just have this not be used for now. That's fine. It's fine. We'll send a clock divided output here. I don't know, is that working? It looks to me like that's a half note out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one. So the divide by 2 is a whole note. It's a whole note clock. And then we'll put that in channel C on the thing like this, which is just a ramp down. And we'll just, okay, if we're at 80 BPM, how many beats, how many seconds is 4 beats? This is the question. Yeah, it's antidote. Yeah. Dude, I do not have enough experience with Doctor Who, with the song much. I think I've heard it once. It's very like Mini Moog, like the original one at least. It would be really tough to recreate a thing like that on a modular, I think. I mean, if I had a different sequencer, if I had like a tracker, that'd probably be more applicable to doing that kind of thing. Because trackers are very like song based. Like you make a little phrase and then you reuse it in, various places, and which has its own appeals, that's for sure. Where were we? We were here, and I was going to put this in the playback head and try to adjust the time. Go. 2, 3, 4. See what? That's only taking. It's hardly doing anything. It's not going through the whole range at all. What the heck? It should be going like 10 to 0 volts. I don't get that. What? Is that input just like not that sensitive or something? So I don't understand. We lengthen this. Basically, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, it could be done. It's annoying. It's annoying as hell. Let's see how the first layers sound. Let's get this thing hooked up. That's really weird. You would think that the, Oh, you know what? I'll bet you. I'll bet you it takes a bipolar voltage. I'll bet it has to go into negatives. And I don't think the Zadar does that. Does it? I mean, I could try. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that too. Stick that in my brain pocket for a second. Run it through the. You see, the problem in a nutshell is that the playhead is not moving nearly far enough. It's not going through its entire range, Yeah, and then they also use those the earliest like Chamberlins, like the Mellotrons, for all of their sound samples and stuff, which is like awesome. It's like rock and roll music. Like the Americans invented it, but the British took it and like perfected it. And they did the same thing with things like recording technology. Like, there were a lot of inventions, a lot of huge advances that came from stuff they were doing in England, especially, you know, obviously with the power of the Beatles and stuff, you know, kind of driving their whole industry. Output cables. Output cables. Get the damn cables. I'm trying to get long enough ones where I can have some flexibility in where I put this. I think we're going into the Aurora. I think that's a good choice. All right, now what do we got here? We got nothing. We got bupkis. Oh, because we don't have any grains on. Now we should start getting some grains. Hey. Oh. It's not hooked up to anything. That's useful. Duh. How come there's no sound, George? Well, because it's not plugged in to a channel. You big doofus. Okay, anyways, where was I? This doesn't... Okay, that's the sea legs. Ooh, a little distortion. Okay. It's interesting. It's weird, to be honest. Little detune on the grains. This has the added benefit of doing interesting things like... Let's just plug a clock straight into the fire. Hey, Jason. That's why. My goodness, that sounds like shit. It's really quiet. This is not going to work as planned, but that's okay. We can do a different. We can just put this into... I'm going to re-record all of those buffers because it's poop. It sounds like poop, and we don't like poop. Okay. Here's an idea. Let's stop the clock for a second. And let's kill that buffer. And let's kill this buffer. Okay, so what I wanted to do was... But I'm going to have to record that in, like, reverse order, essentially. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So... Okay. And then this one I wanted like... So I have to record it in reverse order for this one as well. Okay. Now let's switch to A flat mode. Because you know we're going there. It won't get that far. All right. Thank you, Reason Companion, for being my companion. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, now, in theory... Oh, it automatically sounds better. That's nice. Which means now we can crank up the input to the filter and drive it where it needs to be driven. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, so now we have to adjust where we start. I'm going to set up a kick again. Okay, let's go here. 1... Okay, wait. These things are not triggering correctly here. Okay, now adjusting the time on the envelope. Why is it triggering there? Yeah, this is just not working as expected. There. That's a whole note. I don't think I had it set to a whole note before. Yes, there it goes. A little bit faster. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sequencer. Oh, this is not quite the right thing. I need to adjust the head a little bit, which means the first one might not work. Damn it. A little faster. Know what I mean? Okay, now we have to do annoying things. Make that just a hair shorter. Gotta tune it. You gotta tune it just right. It's up, see, it's still not quite there. Okay, there it is. 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's see if the F works. Yep, cool. All right. Hey, Terror. No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. I never use it to capacity, but it is really convenient, especially for things like sloths or, you know, the moving like measure stuff that I've got coming from the Maestro. You know, doing things on like a measure schedule. You know, like my autofill. It would be an option actually to throw the autofill into the Zorks and use it as 2 separate voltages. And then you can even throw in a third one in for the hi-hats. It would actually be a lot more efficient in a way. But that would be 3 more cables running down to that poor little sequencer. I might do that next time, though. Not going to do it now. Wouldn't take long to hook up, but like, let's not bother. All right, this is the only challenge. The only challenge now is I need to set this thing up as a sequence. You know what I mean? We could do it a really simple way too. We could do it with the 182 sequencer, and then just change the step numbers when we want it to go to different chords. It'd be either like 1 step or 2 steps or 6, probably. That sounds like a hassle coupled with a burden. I'm gonna have to do the same kind of thing on the Vector, though, to be honest. Damnation! Could be done. Got this here clock cable sitting right there, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's whole notes. It's counting whole notes. So we could just put it on like step 1 here. All right, and then take the output and go into the layer control. You know what I mean? So CV out 1 into layer. The nice thing is this will be really easy to calculate here. So what we do is we just stop the clock, advance it, step. Oh, we have to turn it up to 2. There. And then let's say we went to 4 steps. A little bit less for the orange one. It's not synchronized at all. Oh, we're going to have to double these up. So we're going to have to start with... Now, it is not synchronized at all. I mean, nothing is. It's not clocked. 2, 3, 4, 2... Okay, so that should be accurate. Now, synchronizing it is going to be a total pain in the ass. Let's try and just get it synced up now. See, it keeps hitting on beat 2 of each measure, and I don't really get that. Make sure that my outputs are, like, as they should be. Yeah, everything's okay. It'd be funny, I was just sending it like a 2.6 out. Something weird. Yeah, it's changing at just a weird time, and I don't understand it. See, right now it shouldn't be getting any clock, but it is, because this guy is still... Maybe that's the deal. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's still weird. It's still being fucking weird. Yeah. It's like the Fractio Solum. I have to, like, synchronize that. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I could send it a reset clock. Probably not a bad idea. In fact, let's just do that. What do I need? What do I need it to do? I need it to basically be, like, reset on each whole note. That's basically all. Okay, so we'll send a channel 2, a whole note. Just send it a ramp down. It should be enough to reset it. Oh, boy, there it is. Now this thing is not working correctly. God damn it. 2 whole notes? Slow 8-beat ramp down. Channel 2. Yep, there it is. Now this is exactly the melody that I wanted it to play. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now it's actually synchronized. Yes! Yes! Go clock dividers and resets. Huzzah! We have mastered the Fractio Solum. Actually, no, we haven't. That thing does some weird shit. Which is why I got him. I was like, that sounds really fun, and like just throw it random gate things and like have it do weird gate things, and that might be kind of cool. You know? The thing the thing is, the Turing machine is I think at its happiest when it's getting a nice, happy, steady 16th note clock. So let's just do that for it. You know, it's a pal. It's a good buddy. It does interesting things. In fact, the Turing machine plus this Fractio Solum was sort of the other intention of it. To like take, every third gate pattern or something, you know? Because that'd be kind of cool. You could have some really interesting, like, continually evolving rhythms. Um, okay. Back on other stuff. I also have the subharmonicon all hooked up and going. Um, that's a tune. What about this guy? Yeah, okay. Seems like things are actually tuned-ish, which is good. Tuning is good. We need more parts. So, let's get the melodicers going. That's all just kind of the rhythm section, you know. So we'll get some melodicers doing their melodicing thing. Might as well just hook up two envelopes at once because I know I'm going to use them both. We'll try to keep neon green for one voice, though. I might just do this guy like straight analog. Might be kind of cool. Mono, even. Mono. Might be fun. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just need a dang old sawtooth wave going through a filter. Which we should be hearing, theoretically. that is the thing. That would be a fun thing to run an LFO to, is the warp. That would be very fun. Let's use the NIN. We'll just run it a fairly slow bipolar LFO. This guy, page 2. What do we want? We want warp. Not quite that much, though. Let's go a little bit slower. Gosh, that's lovely. I could get down with some even slower LFO than that, to be honest. Let's just go slowest. That's lovely, though. My gosh. My gosh. So yeah, we're going to use our leads a little bit more subtly today. That's kind of the vague mental goal. Rather than turning them into bombastic killing machines, as is sort of the norm. I'm really trying to keep it mellow. And it was all mellow. I made a tune. I made a tune for you. Actually, let's use... And all the things you do. And it was called Yellow. Yes. Yellow. Yes. Indeed. Smashing. Bip, bip. Yep. Anywho. Small cables, better cables for things like this. Now we have trapped other cables underneath those cables. Ha ha. Suckers. Ah, the jacks on this cloud terrarium always feel so loose. They seem okay. What we got here? We got like nothing. Yeah, let's give it some input gain, number one. Why did that sound like a C sharp? Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Let's send it something rhythmic. Let's send the water into the z-axis. Get a little sequence going of waves table. That'd be cool. Let's send that guy that 8-measure rise and fall that I've got going here. Because then it gets all bleepity bleepity and then it kind of goes away. Should be on the down now, coming down. Hey, Francisco. So we use the bleepity bleepity. Tell you what else could use that. The angle control. And then the whole delay brightens up. just gets all sparkly. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing that exists. That's as much as we can say. Anything else? We could definitely have some more little weird parts in here. That's for sure. Maybe a couple of little SIG bleeps and bloops. The SIG is good at bleeps and bloops. And by bleeps and bloops, I truly mean bleeps and bloops. I mean, we're going triangle wave through a VCA bleeps and bloops, you know? Crazy stuff. Or we're not, because the cable doesn't reach. Son of a bitch. There. And then we'll go... Let me guess, small cable won't reach, will you? Nope, small cable won't reach. Damn you, small cable. I guess we're gonna have to just vary the color. Gonna go off color here. It's terrible. Alright, and then like... Nice. And if we just duplicate that program on channel 2, and basically kind of like do the same sort of thing, but without that same loop, just get a different loop, aim in a little bit more high octave, and then capture a thing, see what we got. Who want oscillator thing stuff? We can go, I guess we can go warp core. It doesn't have to be spectacularly interesting. Pink cables for this dude. So, same kind of thing. Yep, she drifts. It creeps, it creeps! Let's get a couple of nice, long LFOs with cables that will reach their destination. Linear. There we go. That's lovely. It's very hypnotic. Okay, there's a thing. That's a fun thing. Do I have anything hidden here from channel 3? I think I do. It'd be kind of cool to get another random rhythm going here. Maybe use plats as like just a weird noise. Like trigger. Trigger plats. It's totally triggered now. There's no way that that's going to reach anything useful. Giant gray cable. I don't know where we go. Where we go with the thing? Channel 2? That's a weird place to put this. You doing the thing? Are you triggering? Should be on. No, it's on gate. Let's put it on trigger instead. Nope. You should be getting a thing here. Oh, let's put it in the right thing. Now it's going to be super loud. Oh, I kind of like that. No. Yeah, you know what? I kind of liked the first one, to be honest. I think this is claps. Yeah. Or something. No, this is snare. Oh, no, it's hi-hats. Yeah, this is the most vaguely drumish. Weird. I don't know if I like that. It's actually an interesting rhythm. Here's the beat. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go. Dun, dun, boom, da dun, dun, da dun. It's weird. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. One thing that I should probably do. Well, no, I think it's probably okay, because the last time I tuned, it was pretty decent. And it was well warmed up at that point. I'm knocking things over. Yeah, we're knocking things over. Yeah. All right, and we're off. Microphone and lights. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was super chill. And shut the projector out. Seems like it. Video synth is working well, and everything is working well. Yay! Huzzah! Had some weird tuning issues, and I don't get it. The chainsaw of all things. And it's going through this, like, add a fifth to the sequence kind of thing, you know? And, like, I don't know if it's working. I don't know. It seems like it was out of tune, and it was driving me a little bit crazy, like, the whole time. So, yeah. It was this thing. If I long press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh Jesus, no. I'm back in alt tuning. 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, now that doesn't sound like it's in tune. It's like this lead. It's not. But it's not every note. That's the problem. We pulled this out completely. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's weird. It's just, and I was chasing the tuning like the whole time. But, yeah, other than that, and then this whole sequencer thing controlling the R-bar, that was just an abject failure. I was like trying to get it working mid-stream, and it just refused. This thing just does not want to line up on the whole note that I've got sending to like everything else. And I'm very baffled by that. Like, it's getting a 16th note clock, but it just, yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. Need to master that. Need to figure that out. I don't think I ever, like, stopped and reset my clock. That's one thing that I could probably do. That probably would have fixed things, maybe. Yeah, see, now it's right on the whole note. Boom. This one. Boom. Now it's perfect. See, I was my own worst enemy. I didn't reset the clock and sync everything perfectly. And I should have. Live and learn. Friday, hopefully. Anyway, see y'all. Thanks for joining me. And have